I try to keep my messages lighthearted, jovial, and joyous. Today I'm going to do my damnedest to do the same with a topic that might be hard for some of us to sit with. My question to you today is, why is it so hard for us to ask for help? Why do we see it as a weakness to reach out for help? Now, where does this come in? For me personally, I have gone to therapy. Imagine a person who had no concept of spirit, had no concept of spirit reality in any way, and then experienced a whole lot of things that kind of shook his foundations. Imagine a person who was born into this world, a gay man, and was taught by the world that he was an abomination. Of course, there's gonna be stuff that I have to work with. I'm gonna have a trauma from narcissists and abusers. I'm gonna have a whole lot. You are gonna have a whole lot. Yet somehow, especially in the United States of America, there's this idea of being the rugged individual. Think John Wayne. It's so hard for us to ask for help or to acknowledge that we need it or to even seek it, when ultimately the relationship that I have with therapy is that we're going to the gym for our mind. I don't believe anybody feels shame going to the gym or working out their body. Why do people feel shame in seeking therapy to help understand and sharpen their mind? But it doesn't necessarily have to be conventional therapy. Do you have family members or friends that you could sit with to get some stuff off your chest? I find such a great benefit in processing by verbalizing. And I think that we all resist that temptation or that urge because I think a lot of us don't want to get our stuff on other people when the people that love us are happy to take our stuff, help process it, have some bitch fests, get it out. And I was really thinking about this today, thinking about what kind of message that I wanted to bring for Thursday, August 22nd. So I'm thinking about this. Okay, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. And then I pull a tarot card, and wouldn't you know, this is an experience that blows my mind. I pulled the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords for me, being the sword, being the mind, the knight, well, when the knight comes up, the knight is always somebody who is devoted to a higher calling. A knight has to train. Think a soldier. Our minds, well, they're tools like a sword. If somebody had to use a sword, they'd have to train, because if they didn't train, there's a really good chance they would hurt themselves or the people around them. That's like our mind. We're not trained to use our mind well, not by our people, not by our world. And if we don't use our mind well, there's a really good chance that we're going to hurt ourselves or other people. Ultimately, I want to tell you today that it's okay to reach out for help, whether it's conventional therapy, a friend, or even just journal and bullshit out. On top of that, make sure that you never see it as a weakness and see it as perhaps one of the strongest things you could ever do for you and yours.